So, Derrick JAXN, after 10 years of being a bootleg broker, poor man's version of Steve Harvey, after being a man that called out every other man on his bullshit, turned out to be the very same thing that he preached against for a decade. And people are surprised. And Storm is trying to figure out, why in the hell would y'all ever be surprised that a man is doing what the majority of these men do in the industry, especially entertainers. Don't trust no nigga, but don't trust not nan entertainer. When it comes to an entertainer, their money comes before anything. Their money even comes before God. This man never had no intent of actually helping you ladies to heal. This man was here to pimp you because he had nothing else. You women built him like he built his body in the gym. And while he was building his body in the gym, he did nothing to help build up his lady here. As we see, her titties was touching her belt. This not me putting her down. He put her down with his actions. He put her down when he let her come on screen looking like that. We don't call it what it is. When you love somebody, you don't let them walk around like that. This shit don't even look right. This is out of order. He buffed up nice V-neck sweater, 2 sizes too small, hiding the chain so you don't know how big and real that it really is that y'all donating to pay for with fuck ass books. He looks nice. Well, as nice as he can with his face. Because facially, they're both on the same level. I'm going to tell you that now. All it is, he handsome, he's no Idris Elba. Stop it. Stop it. Go look at the old pictures. Before the money, before the clout, before the muscles, it was that same face. So facially, they're on the same level. They match. Just like facially, Kevin Hart and his ex-wife matched. There's no shade, but they matched is what it was. Now back to this couple here. Now he gets on to make a video where he addresses the allegations. He doesn't fully address them. He skirts around it. You know, he has been around these Christian pastors, these fake evangelical Christian pastors for a long time. He know how to skirt around the details and, you know, put a bow on it instead of keeping it all the way real. And I guarantee you, Derrick is not going to do no interview with no real interviewer because we want to know the real. Did you put your penis in that hole? Did you do it? Did you blow her back out? Because you can't tell me that man ain't lifting 300, 400, 500, deadlifting 1,000 pounds in the gym and drinking all them whey protein shakes not to blow out some backs with that spare money that he got from y'all buying all them damn books. You are crazy if you think that. You are crazy. You are crazy. He didn't do nothing. Y'all really believe him when he said that? They were separated, or separated is still married. I don't know. And who done told y'all that just because you separated, you ain't no longer in no relationship? No, you still are, and you still are legally bound and spiritually bound to that person. I'm here to also let you know, I don't give a damn if you done got 1,000 divorces until you get on your knees and beg to God to break the spiritual tie that you have with your ex-spouse. You are still spiritually married to them. A lot of y'all is reading the word and don't know what in the hell your ass is reading, to be very honest. Shit gets on my nerves. God don't bring no divorce because he didn't want to put the toilet seat down, ma'am. Sir, it don't work like that. Anyway. And so I'm watching this video of him skirting around the details, and I'm looking at, he looks nice and presentable, and she looks like she finna go to bed or run to the stove. And they really thought that this ish here was going to be believable to us. Now, her name is Danae. After this video went viral, Danae, you know, double back on her social media 2-3 times and says, I'm not being held against my will because the man was crushing her fingers. You know, I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. Ma'am, you're very depressed. You're very sad. And your spirit is broken. It's obvious. Number one, you don't speak above a whisper. I don't trust no woman that can sit next to a man, be quiet while he talk about how he slept with other women, and she sit there and say, it's okay. That lady crazy as hell. That lady will kill that man. I don't know why y'all don't see that. If this ain't the beginning of an episode on the ID channel, or do I just watch too much Snapped? Come on now, y'all. We gonna cut through the bullshit. It ain't even normal to take that kind of stuff and you just sit there like, that lady is plotting his death. And if I was him, she putting cyanide in his whey protein as we speak. We don't call a thing today. It's very clear that over the years, this man and his cheatations, which is always with super pretty women. That's how you also know he was bored in his relationship. Derrick, just keep it real. You're bored with her. You got with her because you knocked her up. You were off and on with her for 12 years and you didn't marry her because you didn't feel like, honestly, that she was good enough or that she was pretty enough. Let's keep it real. Oh, shit, got a little bit in my eye. That's what Derrick Cole said. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it very real, Derrick. You didn't want this lady. You didn't never want this lady. I didn't. You want to know how you know this man wasn't proud of his wife? Because we never saw any pictures of her on your social media. You didn't post her. Hardly whenever you did, it was some grainy photo or it looked weird. You didn't show her off. You didn't show her off like a man that is proud of a woman that he's with. You didn't do that, sir. You married her out of obligation and you just figured you would have you some pieces on the side. You married her because you knew marriage would be good for your brand and you willing to do anything to save your brand because without it, you don't have shit else. You ain't going to the league. What kind of job your ass gonna get? Like, you have nothing but to be able to show off your chest in some shirts that are 3 sizes too small and sell books to women. That's it. And black women in particular, because ain't no white women buying your shit. They ain't listening to you now. White women will sleep with you on the side, you know, just to be able to have some blackmail over your head later. And if you thought he ain't took down no biggies, you are very much well mistaken here. I'm just here to let you know this Derrick Jackoff is a fraud. He's a liar. He's a fake. He's everything. He's everything in between. And his wife is depressed and on the verge of a mental breakdown if she ain't already got it. Then why would you let her come on the camera like that? Why wouldn't you tell her, babe, you know, go put something else on, go comb her hair, baby, go put your bra on, you know what I'm saying, we finna get on. Why wouldn't you want her to look presentable when you were literally about to come on camera and talk about the insta thoughts that you slept with? Because guess what, D? Every insta thought you was with was well put together. Why wouldn't you want your lady put together, Derrick? Why? Because you really don't love her, because there ain't no chemistry between you two. It is very clear. I can look at y'all and tell the sex that y'all have is boring. I can tell that y'all really don't have that much to talk about. It's nothing. The chemistry is not there. Why are you trying to lie, Derrick? See, had you just been real about yours from the beginning, it wouldn't have been nothing to expose about you at all. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This shit is not natural. The whole brand is a sham. And on top of that, you would know better than John Gray. And when you with your hoes, you disrespecting your wife. And I'm trying to figure out how she says she knows everything. Ain't no way you listen to that audio with Tasha K and you ain't went upside his head. You ain't throw the pot of grits on him. You ain't went upside his head with no skillet. It ain't no way in the world. Ain't no woman that got no sense gonna sit next to her man why he do this and she's just there like this. This woman is not all the way there. And Derrick, we putting that on you because you didn't probably chop down her self-esteem so bad to where she didn't just say, forget it, I'm just happy to be here. That shit ain't okay. Derrick Jackson, John Gray. Let's talk about John Gray real quick. That hopped his fat ass up, even though John Gray ain't hopped up nothing. He waddled over to his computer screen to put his gnarled fingers on the keyboard, hitting all the damn numbers at once. Then giving the keyboard to Aventa so she could actually type it because her fingers is a little bit skinnier. To say how, brother, hopefully next time you're not so quick to tear another brother down. John Gray, can't nobody tear you down. Ain't nothing tearing you down but diabetes, cholesterol, and kidney disease. Ain't nothing tearing your ass down. Sit down. When Derrick dragged you, he absolutely deserved to drag you. John Gray, you're still a liar. And you're still telling us that you didn't cheat with your grown man. You cheated with your 16-year-old self. I don't know how many personalities you got. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know if you ate and swallowed a 16-year-old human being, because your belly is big enough to look like you swallowed a whole human. And you're talking about he cheated and not you. But John Gray, we are not buying that you went and bought a hotel room, sat on the bed with a hoe, and talked to her on the side of the bed. I am just not believing that at all. And if you did do some shit like that, then we all need to really question your sexuality. So either John Gray, either you gave her the strokes, or you gave or you the Eddie Long. Which one is it? Now, moving along from that. This man here, Derrick, he has had to address this situation, not just because he was called out, but because his literal image and brand is on the line. So I thought, until I went back and looked and seen that I think Derrick Jackson's followers has jumped up by like 200,000 over the last few days since his scandal is now out. Which means, even though we think that it's over for him, it's really not. As a matter of fact, now that a lot of women know how he get down a bit, they really want to get in them draws now. Now they really want their backs blown out. Now they are going to want it. The scandals are not over for Derrick Jackson. He is simply going to get slicker with how he does it. Derrick Jackson, why you acting like you want this woman? You don't want this woman. This woman is this woman is, you know, you know you don't want this damn woman. Let's talk to Danae really quick. Danae went to her social media to tell us that, you know, only Jesus can save Derrick, and only Jesus can help Derrick, and only Jesus brought them through. And what I think she's also not keeping it real about is money brought y'all through it too. Because even though you left when you found these videos and you knew of these allegations way before we even knew about it, so you say, if we can believe anything you guys say at all at this point, let me tell you something. If Derrick was a broke man, you'd have left this Negro and you would have never went back. But for the simple fact that he provides the kind of lifestyle that he does, and he didn't chop down your self-esteem so bad to make you feel like you can't get nobody else. As a matter of fact, your self-esteem then got so low that now you come on camera with a bonnet on, no bra, and wrinkled clothes. You didn't even steam that shirt and pants before you put it on. His stuff, you know something is wrong with this couple when her stuff is wrinkled up. She don't give a damn, and he makes himself presentable. Stop it. You came back for the cash. Although, Danae, you was gonna get half of that AdSense money and that book money anyway. So as a matter of fact, Danae, I mean, if you was really about it, you really should have divorced his ass. You should have used half his money to get plastic surgery to up yourself up to catch and hook the next nigga. Meanwhile, have him paying you child support and alimony for the rest of your life while you dance on his dime, and he ain't got nothing to do but to drive around in different cars with 3 buttons unbuttoned on his damn shirt, trying to sell some more books to thirsty ass women. That's what your ass should have done, but you didn't. You came back. Y'all have an agreement. And like you said, you ain't leaving your husband. So at this point, if you ain't leaving your husband, I guess there's really nothing else to talk about. I bear this question to you, my audience. All these people, they get online and they try to tell you what to do with your life, but they ain't got their own life together. They try to preach to you about God and ain't following God's word at all. I'm sorry. They follow everything but that whole part about, you know, sex. They do everything that they tell you not to do. They make you feel bad for making mistakes. Meanwhile, they live in a life that is 20 times raunchier than your dreams could ever fucking imagine. Because you don't even have the money to get access to the kind of effery that this man can truly do. If this ain't taught you anything, I hope it's taught you to stop idolizing entertainers. Don't put them on no pedestal. You need help. Find it yourself. Seek God yourself. I don't get it. Y'all still ain't learned. Steve Harvey told y'all wait 90 days. Meanwhile, he ain't even waited till a divorce was legally over before he married another woman. And we still looking for the first wife that he married. Hey, Carol, we still looking for where you at. You ain't got no social media, girl. Where you at? Hope he ain't got you on the ground with Olivia Pope mama. Kevin Hart talk all that stuff. Cheated on the first wife with the second wife, and then cheated on the second wife 2, 3, 11 times. And then blame the fact that he ain't have his boys with him to knock him upside his head. All these grown-ass black men that can't be held accountable for their actions. What is going on? Who is raising all these big-ass black men to be grown-ass little boys? This shit is sad. Just say you like to screw holes, Derrick. You ain't in that gym for nothing, Derrick. You ain't eating right and eating all them salads and drinking that protein for nothing, Derrick. You ain't making all this money for nothing, Derrick. You doing it for a reason, Derrick. You only stayed with Danae because you knocked her up, Derrick. That's why you didn't marry her all the off and on years that you all her youth that you wasted before you actually married her in 2016. Why you didn't marry her then? Because you didn't never really want her. Why did she coming back to your ass? Because she didn't have no other damn options. You clinging on to her. You're clinging on to black women just like you clinging on to that body because it's all you got. You take away the body, you take away the black woman audience, and you take away his wife and his image. He ain't got shit left. Not even his face. Because that face ain't selling shit. The body is. Let's be real. Anyway. I'm going to go to commercials here, and I will be right back for questions, comments, and concerns.
What's up, everybody? Go head over to the 9-Day Shopping Network to check out these melanated earrings, bags, and their beautifully designed footwear. And you better hurry up, because they currently got a sale on all the Afrocentric wooden drop earrings. It's buy two and get a third pair for free. That's right, you heard that correctly. It's buy 2 pairs and you get the third pair for free. Also, don't forget to subscribe to their email list to get those new sales and discount codes at nightanddaynetmarket.com. The link to the products is in the description box below. Shit.